Hi, I'm Ray and this is the Phone Arena Q&A. Software updates are a very hot topic in the mobile industry, and here is what a Sherbet wants to ask. When will LG G2 get 4.3 or 4.4 update? Well, LG hasn't announced anything yet, and the only indication that the G2 may receive an update to KitKat soon is a leaked document from French carrier SFR, which claimed that the 4.4 update will arrive sometime in November or December. That's rather optimistic in my opinion, but let's give LG a chance. Next up is a question by Kip Ringle. Ray, I have a couple of questions I would like to ask. Firstly, when will the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1 2014 edition LTE be released? Secondly, if I'm using my tablet while it is plugged in, will this count towards my charge cycles? Now, as far as I know, all versions of the Note 10.1 2014 edition are already released. I don't know which market you're referring to. The Note 10.1 isn't available through carriers in the US, though you can most probably find it at some online retailer or something like that, but it's already released. With regards to your second question, I guess it depends on how long you keep your device plugged in. If it's long enough so that it receives an equal amount of power to that of one full charge, then this would probably count as a charge cycle, even though your battery isn't fully charged since you've been using the device. So I don't think this kind of usage will extend your battery's life in any way, but on the whole you shouldn't really worry about that because there are usually more than enough charge cycles, and when you run out of those, the battery doesn't just die immediately, it simply no longer has its full capacity, but it's still perfectly usable. William Theodori has an interesting dilemma. Hey Ray, I would like to ask the following question. I'm thinking of getting and trying a new phone, Windows Phone 8 to be exact, most probably Lumia 1020, instead of my Samsung Galaxy S3. Would you recommend it? I don't care a lot for the limitation of apps on Windows Phone 8 store, thanks. Well, in my opinion, Windows Phone 8 is a pretty cool operating system, but really the app gap is very big, so you should totally have this in mind. Now, I would recommend getting the Lumia 1020 only in case you absolutely want the very best camera in a smartphone. If the camera is not that important to you, I would probably choose the Lumia 925 as it's much more compact and thinner. But overall, in case the camera isn't of extreme importance to you, then I don't really see going from an S3 to a 1020 being that much of an upgrade. Amar Biko has sent us the following message. Hey Ray, I'm a big technology fan and I can say that I know a lot of smartphones. But I have one question. Is Motorola Moto G worth to buy, and does it have the Moto Active specs like Moto X? Thanks. I think the Moto G is absolutely worth buying as long as you don't need some cutting-edge hardware under the hood of your smartphone. It does not support Moto X's active display feature, but you should be able to get some similar functionality using a third-party app. So that was all for today's episode of the Phone Arena Q&A. Be sure to post your questions below this video for next time or in our Q&A post at phonearena.com.